Well, good afternoon. Here we are again with Professor Mouthpiece, and from Milan, of course, and we know him from a very important comments that he had on history of art. Of course, today is crowded here in Oxford, but the most important thing that he prepared a work on Antonello Da Messina, and he will talk to us about this great artist. Please, Professor.
Well, first of all, thank you very much, and I'm glad to be here in Oxford. Usually I come always with my wife, but this time I'm alone, so I can go around, and not because I want to eat fish and chips. This is very terrible. We Milano, we never eat fish and chips. We just want to go through the truth of this great artist that was Antonello Da Messina. Of course, my first critic, because I want to go inside this argument, it's that the name is completely wrong. Of course, this guy, before that we are invested from a car, this guy, of course, is not coming from Messina. This is really absurd.
Well, Professor, please, can you explain?
Everybody know in Milano that this guy is coming from Milano, from Naviglio, and he was already in contact with the Sforza, Castello degli Sforza family, and he was also a very good guy.
Well, Professor, can you go deep in these arguments?
Well, how deep is your love? This was a very famous song from Bee Gees, but this is not important because now I'm going to explain you. First of all, go out from the idea that this guy was called Antonello Da Messina, because this guy is called Antonello da Milano.
Well, Professor, can you prove this?
Well, of course. The argument is very simple. This guy was coming to Milano, and everybody, of course, because he was in Milano, everybody they call Antonello.
Yeah, Professor, this is logic.
And then, he was very smart because everybody was asking to him, Antonello, are you working? And he said that he was not really working hard, working very, he didn't have very good jobs.
Well, this is not possible because we know that after he went also in Fiandre.
Well, this is not true. All this history about this artist is true. The only true story is this guy was really in Milano. He was doing really something really beautiful.
Well, Professor,
so the history is that this guy, when he was coming in Milano, everybody asked to him, "Where Antonello? Where you from?" Antonello said, "From Messina." And this was very bad for him because nobody wants to give a job.
Well, Professor, but this is a racist problem. I mean, because he was called, his name was from Messina, he couldn't get a job.
Well, this is a point of view of 1450, 1500. You know, there was a big problem. You know, there's someone's calling. But let's go through deep because so he was smart. Because then after a couple of months, when he was at Castello Sforza and he met Leonardo da Vinci, he was saying, Leonardo told him, "Hey man, be smart. You stop to call yourself Antonello da Messina, call yourself Antonello da Naviglio, Antonello da Milan." And so you change everything. You understand really how is the situation.
Well, Professor, and this was possible because then he get really a good job?
Well, we don't know this, but we know that from that point of view, from that moment, this guy will start to work.
Well, it seems almost like the problem that we have.
I don't know, I don't care this. This is just my relation and my theory about this great painter. And so for me, in this moment, this is really the situation, you know.
Well, okay. we take a very short break and then we will go back to this segment. Thank you very much.
Well, no problem. It's a pleasure. I'll see you later.